Hello and good evening from Disney's Hollywood Studios. We are here tonight to see some shows and have some fun, but we're not here alone. We're here with Kenneth and, Kylie, Kenneth, and then little Petey. They made a baby. So we are walking down Hollywood Boulevard. These two have not been to Disney in a minute, specifically Hollywood Studios. Pretty much half the park is brand new to you, right?
Yes.
So our first stop is actually going to be over at the Beauty and the Beast stage show to watch that because we think that little Petey is going to like that a lot. And then after we watch that, we're going to walk around the park so they can sort of see what's new in Hollywood Studios, namely Toy Story Land and Galaxy's Edge, and then hopefully watch Fantasmic. So we are heading inside the theater right now. We just wanted to see the very final show of the day, or just a show of the day, and this is the final one that we're heading into before the sun sets. It has been a minute since we've seen this show, so we're very excited to. We think Petey's gonna like it a lot. So we'll see where we end up sitting because they did just open up the theater. So by the time that we're done watching this show, it's probably going to be dark. Look at that, it's like a full theater. Or it's an empty theater. It will be a full theater, maybe, I don't know. Look at that, that's a full theater if I ever saw one. Okay, so we are going to be sitting all the way at the end of the section, which is pretty much in the center of the theater. So this should be a pretty good seat to be able to see the show from. So this is pretty exciting. We have not seen this show. This is very like old school Hollywood Studios to us, this show, and Indiana Jones. And just be able to see it with friends who have not been to Disney in a long time. It's going to be very special, right?
I thought Petey would like it.
I really certainly hope so. I hope so that he likes the show.
We're also going to try and see Fantasmic.
I certainly hope so. But the show starts in just a few minutes, so I'm excited. Beauty and the Beast live on stage.
Bonjour! Bonjour! Bonjour!
Bonjour! There goes the baker with his tray like always. The same old brethren goes to sell. Every morning just the same, since the morning that we came to this provincial town.
Good morning, Belle!
Master will be furious if he finds out what we're up to.
Well, we don't have to tell him, do we?
There is nothing to worry about.
No, nothing, just our entire future.
Oh, pish posh. Hello there. Be our guest for dinner.
Be our guest, be our guest. Put our service to the test. Tie your napkin round your neck, sherry, and we provide the rest. Soup du jour, hors d'oeuvres, why we only live to serve. Try the grace and it's delicious. Don't believe me, ask the nations. They can sing, they can dance. After all, now this is France, and the dinner here is never second best. Go on and hold your hand. You take a glance and then you'll be our guest. Be our guest, be our guest. While the candlelight still glowing, let us tell you we'll be calling horse by horse. One by one, till you shout, get up and down. Then we'll sing you off to sleep as you digest. Tonight we'll rub your feet up, but for now let's eat up. Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest. Please be our guest.
Try to understand, Master. The poor girl has lost her father and her freedom all in one day.
Need I remind you that your 21st birthday will be here soon?
I know that. Perhaps she has come to break the spell.
You must learn to love another and earn their love in return.
Time to follow me.
Through the mist, through the wood, through the darkness and the shadows. It's a nightmare, but it's one exciting ride. Say a prayer. At the drawbridge of the castle, there's something truly terrible inside.
just saw Beauty and the Beast live on stage. Now we are walking around the park. It is almost dark. I think we're heading over to Toy Story Land. So this is going to be incredibly exciting for us just to see their reaction of the new lands, both Toy Story Land and Star Wars, and then hopefully to come back to see Fantasmic. Okay, so we continue down Hollywood Boulevard. There's the Christmas tree over by Echo Lake. We're talking about our memories with the great movie ride here, and we're heading just around the corner to Toy Story Land. And we're, again, just pretty much going to make a lap around the park just so we can try to make it back for Fantasmic, which that show starts in about 2 hours. So we're heading down this ramp over here. We have to be conscientious of curbs and ramps when it comes to having a stroller. Can't really take a stroller downstairs. We're passing by Woody right now with his Christmas scarf. They are making some progress on the barbecue restaurant over here, and there comes Slinky Dog Dash, and Kenneth and Kylie are seeing this for the very first time. So I think we're trying to get a picture over by the Pixar ball over here. We're just taking in the land and being mesmerized by it. All right, so we came over by Slinky Dog Dash. It's a 100-minute wait right now. We just wanted to sort of show them what it looks like over here, just in terms of the track and the roller coaster. It sounds like one is pulling up right now. There it is. And now we're gonna head over to Alien Swirling Saucers. Okay, so we just came over to the other side of Slinky Dog Dash. We were just right up there. And there it goes, it's launching. We're over by Alien Swirling Saucers, which I do wonder if they're doing the Christmas overlay. They are playing a holiday overlay. Isn't that adorable?
I want him. He's so cute.
Watch a little Petey. He's jamming, really? Oh, yay. Yeah!
Dance, 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 dance.
There's the ham cookie right over there, so they have decorated for Christmas again in Toy Story Land, which is great. And we are heading into Star Wars. So we're heading through Star Wars Land, and then again heading back over to Sunset Boulevard so we can watch Fantasmic. It's definitely gonna be a quick trip around the park, but it's pretty good, right? You having fun?
Yeah.
Hi! So we're heading around the corner to get some blue and or green milk, because that seems to be a novelty when we bring people here. So we did it, we got our respective milks. I convinced Kenneth to get the blue milk, and then I got the green milk. What do we think? Was it okay? Cool. Do you taste like the Fruity Pebbles, Fruit Loops aspect?
Like Fruity Pebbles in like a slick in a good way.
Oh.
So you have to try both, because people are like either strong team blue milk or strong team green milk.
Oh my god.
Just kidding. Thicker.
Is that good?
The team green milk.
So one is slick and one is thick.
One is thicker, those. Kylie's the slick one.
That blue.
Preference?
I would say I'm probably green.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm not as big of a sweets guy, and this was a little candy-y to me.
Okay. And then thoughts over here? Did you try the green?
I did try the green, but I think I'm blue.
All right.
Oh, we're
Look
getting
at that. So ready towards the Millennium Falcon right now, so they can experience that grand reveal, which is always fun. And here we are heading around the corner. And there's the Millennium Falcon at night. The full-size Millennium Falcon with the mountains lit up behind it, or the spires, I guess. Isn't that cool? So they were pretty mesmerized by the Millennium Falcon. I'm excited to come back with them so we can have like a full day's adventure here with a little bit more time. Yet again, we had to find the ramp. And now we're heading over to the Resistance portion of the area. Heading by Oronto Roasters right now, past this massive engine. I'm getting pretty hungry, but I'm enjoying my green milk at the moment. And we've made it over by Rise of the Resistance. This is an 80-minute wait currently, which is actually not that bad. That's kind of interesting. And now we're heading back into Grand Avenue, which is an area that they'll probably be familiar with, the Muppet Vision area. So we've made it out of Star Wars Land, Galaxy's Edge. There's Baseline Tap House, and then the ABC Commissary. We're gonna head over towards, I guess, Star Tours, I think, and the Backlot Commissary, or the Backlot Express. We're passing over by the Backlot Express, and this one actually is very memorable because whenever we came with our annual pass a while ago,
We get Cokes.
well, we get Cokes in general, but I also remember that we came here like right after we got our annual pass when we were in college, like 10 years ago, and I was like, this is gonna be a fun year. And you were there for that.
This is gonna be a fun.
And it was. I don't know why that's a memory that I remember in particular, but now we're heading over by Echo Lake here. There's the Christmas tree, of course. And I think we're gradually heading over to Sunset Boulevard. This has been a very quick trip around the park, but just to show them what's new and just to get refamiliarized with the park is really what this was all about, but mostly to see some shows, and I think that they're going to be very excited about Fantasmic. So we are back on Sunset Boulevard. The show starts in a little bit less than an hour, but this is probably a pretty good time to go ahead and get in line for it. Okay, so we're heading down toward the entrance of Fantasmic, which they actually started a lineup for when we got out of the show over here in the, what is this, the Theater of the Stars for Beauty and the Beast. So I'm presuming that there will be space for us when the show starts, which starts at about 45 minutes.
You're going to be on the right-hand side of
Okay, we are heading into the theater. So we never had to deal with a stroller before, so that'll be sort of interesting to see what that process is in terms of parking the stroller and then retrieving it, passing by the old Fast Pass kiosks and into the theater. And we're heading towards the stroller parking. Okay, this is interesting to know. So this is the little stroller area right over here. And we just sort of stay to the left-hand side of the queue and everybody else is going that way. And we're parking over here. And way down there is where we entered in, sort of by those Fast Pass kiosks. There's some concessions right there. And straight ahead is the amphitheater. Look at Petey go! Yeah! Aww. Okay, so we're about to head down into the stadium to get our seats, but first I stopped by a little kiosk right back over there because I wanted to get a Fantasmic shirt. Isn't that cool?
Oh, and it's shiny too. I didn't notice that at first.
That's really neat. I don't know if I'm gonna wash this. So the area way down there is pretty full. This area is starting to fill in over here, so let's see what side of the amphitheater we're able to actually get into. So we totally found a spot way down there, and it's a very good spot. We were obstructed by this for a minute, but then we were able to kind of scooch down. And so we're sort of on the end of the row over here, so we have a perfect unobstructed view of the stage, and I'm over here to get some refreshments at the Hollywood Hills Amphitheater refreshment stand. Or at least I hope so, because this line is pretty long. Probably going to grab a pretzel, maybe some popcorn. The show starts in 30 minutes. Okay, so I'm getting pretty close to ordering here. This is the menu that they have, just the items that they have in terms of the snacks. So they have corn dog nuggets, they have churro bites, nachos with cheese, they have a Mickey-shaped pretzel, and some popcorn. They have a lot of different snacks here and beers as well, and then even a non-alcoholic Sorcerer's Strawberry Lemonade beverage. Okay, so I got all of the snacks. It sounds like the show is going to be starting in just a few minutes, but I got some nachos, I got a Mickey pretzel, and then I got a popcorn. I pretty much got all of these savory snacks. So we are pretty much sitting all the way down here at the very end of the road, just a few rows from the water. I am so excited to enjoy this with all of our snacks. I probably got more than I needed, but there they are, Kenneth and Kylie and Petey and Brennan. So the show starts at about 5 minutes now, and I'm gonna be filming this on my G7X Mark II because I can actually zoom on this camera. We've been enjoying the snacks, they're delicious. I'm gonna go and switch over to this, and I'm excited for the show to start.
Wow, this is my dream!
Okay, so we are heading out of the amphitheater right now. I'd like to presume that everybody enjoyed the show. There were many a tear shed this evening. Okay, so we are heading out of the Fantasmic amphitheater. We just picked up the stroller, and we're about to head past the Beauty and the Beast stage back over here. Okay, so we're heading to the park exit. Over here, that's the Beauty and the Beast stage, but I guess because they're doing another show a little bit later, we're heading out this way. And here we are, back at the front of the park. Look at these beautiful Christmas decorations. Okay, so we're heading back up Hollywood Boulevard in search of a particular souvenir, hopefully at one of the shops that they have here. We tried to check inside the Mickeys of Hollywood back there, but they did not have it. We're looking for wishables. So they're doing a projection show on the Tower of Terror right now, but we're heading inside the store here on Hollywood Boulevard. Ouch, I just hit my knee. No, this is Sunset Boulevard. So we didn't find the wishables we were looking for, unfortunately. So the backstory there is I got Little Petey a matching 50th anniversary Mickey and Minnie wishables, and we somehow lost the Mickey one over by Fantasmic, so we were looking for a replacement, and now it just has a little Minnie Mouse, but it's okay. So we've made it down to the very end of Hollywood Boulevard yet again. This is where we popped out over by this gate here after Fantasmic, and we are heading out of the park. So we are heading out of the park, and I wanted just to see what you guys thought about your little trip today, just walking around and then seeing a couple shows.
It was awesome. Felt like coming home.
Yeah?
And we haven't been back since we were married to Hollywood Studios, so.
And was Fantasmic a highlight today?
Fantasmic was a underlined highlight.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I like the changes, like the new characters. I guess they're
the new lands.
Characters, but new characters.
Well, what about Toy Story Land and Star Wars Land?
Ooh,
Does that
Toy
look
Story Land.
pretty cool?
That was like my movie. That was my first movie in theaters, so I was just like, peeing a little.
Okay.
And, you know.
You want to come back and explore a
Star
little
Wars
bit,
land,
ride the rides, see
like
what's going on?
It was like a little appetizer, knowing there's a buffet.
There's
later.
so much to see and do, absolutely. And we got to meet little Petey. Hey, bud.
Look over here.
Hi.
Petey, how did you feel about your day?
All right. So we made it back to the car. That was our very quick, sort of last-minute trip to Hollywood Studios with Kenneth and Kylie and Petey, who we've never gotten to meet. So this was a very special little evening for us, and then definitely for them, because they have been wanting to come back to Disney for so long, and they finally made it work. And hopefully we can do this some more in the future with all of them. It's just it's very special to like share these moments and memories with friends and family, just throughout all of the years, just coming to Hollywood Studios and all the Disney parks with my friends in college. And then here we all are a decade later, and you're in the picture now, which is awesome.
I'm here.
And just seeing the
I'm
special
friends with
moments.
all of them now.
Right, but the special moments that they had, just getting to watch both shows, most in particular Fantasmic, just looking over them just
That
while...
was really special.
Yeah, just while everything was happening, and I obviously wasn't gonna record them. I didn't even record us when we watched Fantasmic, but just those, special memories that they had together, married with their son together after just coming to the parks, dating. It was cool to watch that, so I'm glad that we got to do that with them. I'm glad that we get to do this with, personally, my friends from college and my family, and it's really cool. It's very full circle, and I love getting to do that and then record it and being able to upload it onto the internet.
And for
I'm
them
sure
to
that
come
they
watch
like to watch it too.
Yeah.
So thank you for coming with me today and just enjoying this evening with them. I got a new shirt, we got a lot of snacks, we got to see some shows, we got to just walk around the park, and they got to just take in Disney's Hollywood Studios for the first time in years, and they had a good time, and hopefully we can go to Disney more in the future. We will see you soon. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.
Bye.